You know, this is new year, obviously, but a lot of guys are coming back. So the standard is the standard. That's something that we've set. You know, you just got to remind everyone, and then you go on about, you know, the business as usual.
I think right now we have like 3-4 weeks of training before season starts, and now is not the time to think about, you know, getting a sack or making a tackle. It's more about working on your process and kind of just like being comfortable and having fun out there.
Leonard Williams and Ernest Jones, two of the big stars on that Seahawks defense. The Hawks defense loaded up again, but running it forward won't be easy. And former Seahawks great Michael Bennett knows all about that.
Yes, he does. Bennett, a 3-time Pro Bowler. He is one of the Seahawks' top 50 players of all time. He was on the Seahawks Super Bowl team that beat the Broncos, was on that team then that lost to the Patriots, so he knows about trying to run it forward. In 2020, he officially retired from football. I caught up with Michael on Monday at a tennis event at the Seattle Tennis Club to get his thoughts on the Seahawks and a big event he's working on for this Saturday. Seahawks training camp's underway. Do you miss that at all?
I do miss the training camp. It's like the best time. It's like that building time. What is the team going to be? I think at the beginning of training camp, you can see what guys have put in over the summer. So many guys are coming back. Guys got new contracts. And then you kind of start thinking about this team that we have with the Seahawks with JSN and Leonard Williams. I think the core of the team is still the strength. Sam and Mike is even another year under his belt as a coach, and they continue to develop and create that type of chemistry. But I can tell you what, it's always hard to get back, and we're on a few teams that actually have done it before, and I think it's really more challenging because you're dealing with the success and everybody constantly running to try to get to you and try to challenge you and try to take your trophy from you.
With that said, a lot of the team is back. This defense, why is this defense so good in your mind?
I think it's tenacious, and I think they have a strength in there. I think they have an attitude, and I think what they're really focused on is being great. I think they take every play as their last play, and they play as a group. See, there could be a team where it's like 1 or 2 good players, but it's really about how do you break a group of people together, focus on one idea, and be the thing. You know, ruthless and relentless was our thing, and they go to the dark side.
You love words. Run it forward. Do you like that?
I don't know.
Coach saying run it forward?
I don't know what that means.
Don't run it back. He says he's kind of saying this is a new team, so let's do it again.
I feel like he tried that and tested that with a lot of people, and it probably didn't turn out good.
But so not easy to repeat, but you like this team in the end?
I think this team is going to repeat. I'm a Seahawker for life, right? So I know I would never go against the Seahawks. I think this is the best team. This is the hardest conference, and it continues to develop and it continues to grow.
Nick Eamon-Worry on the PUP list, but that's just for training camp. How important is this guy for the team?
He's a Swiss Army knife. He's the guy that's really needed. When we look back at the Super Bowl, the plays he was able to do, the mismatches he makes, he's really important to the integrity of the defense. I think he's that one missing piece between him and Leonard Williams. Those two guys are really just indisposable, really.
Tell me about just the excitement. What do you love about tennis?
What I love about tennis is I think it's just like the mental part of it, like having to fight the adversity of a bad play or a bad serve and then finding a way to fight through it. I think that's really kind of what I love about it. It reminds me of football in a lot of ways. I think I have so much more respect for the athletes now that I play, because sometimes I'm like, but Djokovic did that for 5 hours and I'm doing it for 1 hour and 30 and I'm tired. So I love that about it. I think for me, when I retired, tennis was something that really helped me move through that phase of my life, you know, constantly going and practicing, not being good at something and continue to develop. I think that's something that we can all learn. It's like, we're not the best at something at the beginning, but if we constantly work at it and practice at it, we may become good one day.
And it gives you that competitive edge as well as pickleball. And here we go again. You and Doug and Cliff are getting ready for a Champions of Change. Going to be a big event on Saturday. Tell me about that.
Well, you know, Champions of Change, same thing. It's like we're continuing to develop and continue to work with each other and can show that, you know, change doesn't happen with one person. It happens with a community. So together we continue to work together. And I think that's what I love about it, right? It's like a lot of times guys retire and they don't ever come back to the city. They don't ever talk to their teammates. And it's like, I'm lucky, I'm blessed to be able to have friends that I play with, to call brothers, and continue to do work in the community that help change our lives. Like, we all came here as young men, left as men, families, had wives here, had our kids here, and had community here. So we want to continue to develop that, pour into that, and I think that's the most important thing for us.
You guys give so much back to this community, though. It doesn't stop. I mean, why?
It doesn't stop. I think it just doesn't stop because it's a part of what it is. It's like, you know, when Charles Barkley once said, "Oh, I'm not a role model." I like to think differently. I think it's like, it's not even about being a role model. It's just being about humanity and showing people that it doesn't matter where you're at in life or what you accomplish. When you do have an opportunity to continue continue to open more doors for other people to have more opportunities. And everything that I kind of do in life, I approach it that way with my family, with my kids, community. It's like just continue to give back because that's all we know.
There he is, Michael Bennett. Great stuff. By the way, 8.5 sacks, Paul, during that Super Bowl run in 2013 for Bennett. Michael talked about Champions of Change. They used to do a basketball game. Now they're doing a pickleball tournament. It will take place this Saturday at Side Out Tsunami. Go to their Champions of Change website to learn more. Michael, Doug Baldwin, Cliff Averill, Marshawn Lynch, Jermaine Kearse, and the Rain Man, Sean Kemp, and many others scheduled to play in this tournament. Our own Jessica Janner Castro is going to be playing, Paul. 40 team slots, spectator passes, beer garden, food trucks, a meet and greet. Should be fun, and it's a great cause. So get out there and support it.
Yeah, great to hear from Michael Bennett as well. Great to see all those guys you just listed still in the community and still giving back.